The third phase in the design thinking process is the point of view. During this phase, the team pulls together all the research data and formulates a point of view from the customer perspective. The goal is to actually align the team on the problem to be solved in the next phase. One of the tools that can be used during the point of view phase is the so-called persona. A persona is basically a fictional character based on a group of people with similar characteristics and behavioral patterns. Let's have a look at a persona in detail. The basic persona consists of 4 parts. Usually we start with some general information about the actual person. Then we look at the pains and gains the person is actually experiencing within the actual problem space. And the final part of a persona are the needs. Let's have a look at an example. Remember the original brief, which was how can we create sustainable learning experiences? With that brief in mind, the team went out and conducted a series of interviews. With the data they've collected, they've created a persona. Let's meet Thomas. Thomas is a project manager in a consulting company in Munich. He's in his early 30s. He's just recently completed a design thinking training and is really motivated to actually apply what he's learned in the company. But he doesn't feel quite competent enough yet to run his own workshops. He's frustrated because he actually wants to use design thinking but hasn't quite got the competencies yet. What's really important for him is that he can increase his knowledge continuously in short chunks depending on when he's actually needing it. His need is to continuously grow his competencies in design thinking so he actually doesn't look like a fool in front of his colleagues. Now you get quite a good image of who we're actually creating solutions for. So the advantages of a persona is to put the focus on the actual human being again. It's creating empathy in the team for the people we're creating the solutions for, and actually it's a really good communication tool, because if somebody comes into the project and hasn't got any idea about the research that has been done, you just need to look at the persona and you get a quick overview of the pains, gains and needs of our user group. So once we've actually created our persona, we can then formulate a question which is automatically the starting point for the next phase, the ideation phase. Let's have a look at this. So in the example of Thomas, it could be, for example, how might we help Thomas to further his design thinking competencies? The how might we question is automatically the starting point for our idea generation. In the next video, we're actually finally moving into the solution space. We're taking a closer look in how to create lots and lots of crazy innovative ideas.